a big, massive game. Yet again, Newcastle have not won a game this season,
Yeah.
and their next game is
Next one is
against
us.
Arsenal. So I hope it's not one of them situations where they say they haven't won a game all season,
And then it's us.
and then it's us. I hate that, man. I really do hate that.
And then we got United after that. So we
Oh,
could be, if Arteta loses Newcastle and United, what's happening after that?
bro, we're gonna
Is he
get
still in
into
the
it.
job?
We're gonna get into it, bro.
Yeah, we'll get into. Yeah, that's a yeah. We kind of.
Hi there, guys, and welcome to a Dash Sports Premier League show, Matchweek 13. I'll be your host and presenter, Dashiki Dash. And on today's show, along with Coach Gerald Lammy, aka Coach G, we'll be looking back on last week's games and our predicted scores to see which one of us got the right score lines last week. And then we'll be moving on and previewing all the games from Matchweek 13 and also giving our predicted score lines for the weekend. Before we jump into the show today, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that like button, comment, and help me to get these subs up. I truly appreciate your love and support with that. And also, don't forget to press the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my shows. With that being said, without further ado, let's jump straight into it. All right, cool. So let's move on to match week 13 previews and predictions.
Yes.
But before we touch on that, let's just quickly just look at the score
12.
predictor on match week 12. So
Have you got them?
game-
Have you got it up?
I've got them up. I've got them
Alright,
up.
cool. I don't want to see no bias stuff here. Yeah, let me
No
see.
fabricated stuff.
Yeah.
If for the viewers obviously watching, if you're listening and stuff, you can go over to a Dash of Sports Instagram, and obviously it's up there. Myself and Coach Lammy, we put our predictions up. So we had Saturday's games. We had Leicester versus Chelsea. I went for a 2-0 to Chelsea.
Yeah, I said a draw, innit?
You said a draw, and the scores. What was the scores?
Let me get them up.
Yeah, you get up the scores, and I'll get.
Yeah, let me get up the scores. Yeah.
I think it's 3-0, I believe.
Yeah, they beat them 3-0. They beat them 3-0.
So that's 3-0.
Yeah.
So I was close with that one, 2-0.
Yeah.
So then next game we had Villa. That was Stevie G's first game at Villa Park versus Brighton. I went for 2-1. You went for 2-1 as well. So we both went for the same score line. And what was the scores with that one there?
I think it was 2-0.
2-0.
Let me just double check. I'm still trying to get up. All right, cool. Let me go. The Google. Let me get to the Google. Google.
Let me see here.
Game week 12.
We got it up. Results. Okay, yeah. So Villa won 2-0. Yeah, so they beat Brighton 2-0.
I'm doing a lot.
Burnley versus Crystal Palace. That was I said Burnley 2-1. You said Crystal Palace 3-1, and it was at 3-3. So high scoring game. There was a lot of goals last week.
There was, innit? There was
a lot of goals. Then moving on to Newcastle versus Brentford. I went for 2-1 Newcastle. You went 1-0 Newcastle. And it ended up 3-3.
3-3, yeah, that was a big,
a big, massive game. Yet again, Newcastle have not won a game this season, and their next game is against Arsenal. So I hope it's not one of them situations where they say they haven't won a game all season,
and then it's us.
I hate that, man. I really do hate that.
And then we got United after that. So we could be, if Arteta loses Newcastle and United, what's happening after that?
Bro, we're gonna.
Is he still in the job?
We're gonna get into it, bro.
We'll get into. Yeah, we're kind of digressing there, but yeah.
And then Norwich versus Southampton. I said 1-1. You went for a Southampton win 2-1, and that was the reverse. It was 2-1 Norwich.
Surprised
I had a feeling that maybe a little bit of a managerial bounce would happen there.
You did say that.
Watford versus Manu. Hey,
you called it, but I didn't see the 4-1.
Originally, I said 2-0, but I gave Man United the benefit of the doubt. I said 2-1, and you went for a 3-1 United win, but it happened to be a 4-1 Watford win with 2 missed penalties in that match as well, which was mad.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Watford still ended up winning 4-1, and that was the demise of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Mr.
After that,
Ollie.
yeah, he was gone. Then it was Wolves versus West Ham, mate, and they they lost 1-0 to Wolves. And we did say in terms of their manager, he's got them playing Wolves.
Bruno
Yeah, Bruno
Lage.
Lage. Yeah, he's got them
Mm.
playing. He's definitely
They're
under
like
the radar
six,
at the
in it.
moment.
They're right.
Yeah,
They're below us, isn't it? Yeah, 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 yeah. He
definitely
done
under
well.
the radar right now, doing their
Mm.
thing. So big up Wolves. And then the game that we wasn't all the way confident with, but we did not expect this scoreline. And we was
No.
hoping that we wasn't going to get this scoreline. But I went for Liverpool, Arsenal. I went with a 2-1 to Liverpool.
Mm.
You went for 2-0 Liverpool, and we got laid the smack
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. The Rock,
Uh,
bro.
yeah, man. 4-0 beating.
Mm.
And that was crazy in itself. And then moving on to Sunday's games, it was Man City versus Everton. I
Mm-hmm.
went for 3-0 Man City.
And
You
you got
went
it.
for 4-1. And did I get that all right?
You got that spot on.
Yeah, I got that
You
spot
got
on.
that
So
3-0.
that was my only.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You got that bullseye right there, bro. You got it spot on. Spot on.
Yeah, so I was happy with that one. And then Tottenham versus
Leeds.
Leeds. I went for 3-1 Tottenham, and you went 3-3 Leeds,
Ah,
and that
yeah.
ended up being 2-1 to Tottenham,
He was close.
which wasn't an easy game for Tottenham, but they managed
No.
to obviously scrape it through and get themselves the victory. So that's how match week 12 ended. A lot of goals, as we said.
Mm.
How did you feel about that week?
Don't gamble, kids. Don't gamble.
And
Nah.
adults.
And adults as well. Yeah, in general, people don't gamble. Yeah, no, to be fair, just going through it, Chelsea just was in cruise control, really just demolished Leicester. And this is why I'm surprised that even Man United not going for like a Brendan Rodgers. I feel like, I feel like he's done as much as he could with Leicester. I think his next step is to get a top 4 club, as much as he's helped Leicester to get up there. But yeah, no, other than that, game week, Villa, Gerrard, first game, 2-0. Brighton again, a good side. So to get that result, they've done well. Who else was there? Yeah, obviously the United game. Wolves, Bruno Lage, that like we said, he's done well with them. And then Liverpool, Arsenal, I just felt like, yeah, the usual, innit, bro? The usual.
We did say it.
Yeah, I don't
We did
feel
say
like,
it.
and I did say that hopefully I would have preferred us to play them in the form that we was in before
Yeah, you did say that.
it might have not been as much. I don't know. I don't know if we would have won, but yeah, the touchline bust up between,
Didn't
Klopp
help.
and do you know what? It didn't help, but I liked it. I liked the fact that
I know a lot
Arteta
of
wasn't
people
having
did.
it. Yeah, no, do you know why? Because we've got that stigma of, we can walk all over Arsenal, innit? And I felt like Arteta was trying to galvanize the players, and the players looked like, bro, what's going on in the touch? Do we back it? Do we not back it? What's going on?
Exactly. It was
You know
that
what I mean?
situation when you got your bad man in the group,
Yeah.
and then he goes up to them, and then you're just like, oh, hold on a second.
Yeah.
We ain't ready. We ain't ready for this.
Yeah, we weren't ready for this. So, but yeah, I think that kind of spurred on Liverpool and the fans as well. And I feel like, the young players, I think we spoke about it as well. Lokonga, Tavares, they're not ready yet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and you can see the naivety in them, in their gameplay. And I think we started well for the first 30 minutes. I feel like it kind of caught Liverpool off guard. We kept Salah quite quiet for the whole game, really. Like, there wasn't much. But again, the quality that Liverpool have, there's other players that's going to cause you problems. Do you know what I mean?
The cream always rises to the top, as as the
100%.
famous saying goes. And I just say, a lot of people said that Arsenal played well. I think we did what we needed to do as at a level, but it just showed you that when Liverpool turned things up, that was it really. I think Liverpool didn't really need to do a lot in the first half. I think it was just pretty much kind of like, all right, let's see what you lot have got.
They
do.
control
Obviously,
the game.
they control the game. Obviously, coming off the of international break, you're not going to really expect a fiery game to start off very quickly. But then once the Arteta situation happened, that kind of just galvanized
Mm-hmm.
Anfield, not even just
Mm-hmm.
the players. I
Yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
because Anfield was quite quiet, yeah, it kind of maybe left Liverpool a little bit cold. But
Mm-hmm.
then once Anfield just started flaring up, that was it. The players got onto it, and then
Mm-hmm.
you just saw, and then also you saw the way inexperienced players reacted. You know,
Yeah.
Tevez, who's had good games. Let's not kid ourselves. He's had some
Is that how
good
you say his
games.
name? Yeah. Is that how you
Yeah,
say his name?
Tevez. Yeah, yeah,
Jeez.
yeah.
All right. He brought out the Portuguese people. Yeah. 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 All right.
um, then he's had some good games. So like he warranted his place in the team for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But then it just shows you like the mistakes that
Yeah.
were made.
And
Ramsdale, he did his
yeah.
best to
Yeah.
keep us in the game because it could have been a lot more.
But again,
Could have,
he made a mistake as well in terms of like that the header from Mane. Like
yeah.
it was overall it was individual mistakes that cost us. Again,
Mm,
do you know what I mean? So, but for me, it's an experience for these young players, and hopefully it will help them to build them as players, characters. Because again, we're talking about young players here. What do you call him? Tavrej.
Tevez, yeah.
Tavej, yeah.
Yeah.
He like you said, he merited that he's spot. I've seen a lot of people say, oh well, this is why we should have played Tierney. For me, one of the reasons why maybe Liverpool probably were a little bit not off the mark in the first 30 minutes, but caught them off guard a little bit is because players like Kim and Lokonga, they're very unpredictable to play against. They're not used to them as much as there's analysis on these players. When you
Mm,
when you when you play against them, it's a different thing. So for the first 30 minutes, it's a little bit like, okay, what to expect. And then, yeah, like you said, once the crowd got involved,
Murder She Wrote.
Klopp, and then Murder, She Wrote.
Murder She
Yeah,
Wrote.
that was it. That was it, man. But yeah, no, it's an experience for these boys going forward. And hopefully next season, if majority of the team is still here, then
Mm.
going to Anfield, hopefully we can do something different. But it's hard because we've seen the likes of Brighton go there, get results. So you're like, why can't we do the
Why
same?
can't we do the
You know what I
same?
mean? But again, saying that, looking at the Brighton squad, you got players that are well experienced in that squad as well. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like the Dunks, Lalanas, and yeah,
and so on. But yeah, that was match week 12.
yeah.
Some good results there. Like I said, a high scoring week. Now we're moving on to match week 13. Let's go
Mm,
through the games and see
yeah. Let me
who
get
is
this
playing
up.
who. Let's get this up. Fixtures will be commencing right now. So we have Saturday's games. I didn't even know that
We're
Arsenal
the
was playing
first
at
up.
12:30. And you know how I feel about these early kickoffs for Arsenal. I don't know if they get out of the right side of the bed. But yeah, we're playing Newcastle at 12:30. You want to go straight into the predictions right now? Or you just want to go through the teams at the moment?
Yeah, we can go into predictions. Yeah, yeah. We can
Okay,
go into
so
predictions. I'll
oh
open the
man.
door for you first because you was on point. I'm gonna follow suit now. I'm not gonna try and say yeah. I'm not going for these big scores.
All right, cool. So we have Arsenal versus Newcastle, and I will go with a Arsenal 2-0
Hmm.
win. Yeah, I feel like we'll do them. I think we'll be up for the game, especially off the back of the Liverpool game at home. Although it's 12:30, but I just think like the team will get up for the game. So I'm going for Arsenal 2-0.
Do you know? Yeah. I'm gonna go. I think it's gonna be a tight one. To be honest with you, like we said earlier on, we might be that team that Newcastle might win. I think it's gonna be a tight one. I'm gonna go for a 2-1 Arsenal.
Okay, so
2-1
you're
Arsenal.
gonna give Newcastle a goal.
Yeah.
Moving on to Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. This is the start of
Hmm.
many 3 o'clock kickoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 3 o'clock kickoffs
Yeah. Yeah.
on Saturday. So Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. Ooh,
It's a tough one.
yeah. Vieira versus Gerrard.
Gerrard.
Who would have imagined it, boy? Both
Mm,
midfield legends managing Premier League sides. I'm going to go for a Crystal Palace 2-1 win.
yeah.
I think it's a safe bet. Crystal Palace are quite draw merchants at the moment, but I think they're
Mm.
going to be able to scrape it through with a 2-1 win.
I'm gonna go for a 2-2
Desmond.
draw. Yeah, Desmond, mate. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for a 2-2. Palace are good at home, but they have been conceding quite a lot of goals, especially like last minute
Mm,
goals. Yeah, I think Gerard's gonna continue, man. in his unbeaten run at the moment. So I'm gonna go for a 2-2.
Okay. Moving on to Liverpool versus Southampton. Mate, let me just enough said about this already because you know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go for a 3-0 win, Liverpool.
3-0, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has wasn't it Hasselhoff?
Yeah.
He went there a lot. Was it last no. Last season? Did he go there and he was crying when he went down to his knees?
Oh
I think they
yeah,
beat
yeah,
them,
yeah,
innit? Was it at
yeah.
Liverpool or at home? I can't remember.
I think it was at home.
Was
I
it at
think it was at
home,
home.
innit?
It was at home.
Man
Yeah.
was moving like he won the Champions League, bro. Like he just beat
He
Liverpool at home.
he'd never been Klopp. He's never beaten Klopp.
Yeah.
So
But it just shows, yeah, it
that
shows
was
the
that's big bro right there. So it's,
I like him though. I do like Hasentoff. I do like him as a manager. He is a younger Klopp to me. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
He is a younger prodigy to Klopp. But I'm gonna match you. I'm gonna go 3-0 Liverpool. I
cool.
can't
So we got
yeah, I'm
three
gonna
nil.
match you.
Don't worry, guys. We'll be writing this down and
Yeah, yeah,
making
yeah,
sure
yeah,
that we got the scores down. And next game is Norwich versus Wolves.
yeah. Your boy, Bruno
Yeah,
Lage.
yeah. Bruno Lage in the building. Dean Smith there as well. Another home game for him. So another
Mm,
opportunity to maybe try and get something out of it. I think Norwich will be able to give it a go, but I think that Wolves are not in the position they're in by accident. So I'm going to give them, also the benefit of doubt. So I'm going to go with a Desmond with this one, 2-2.
yeah. I was
Yeah.
gonna go for a Desmond as well. I'm gonna go 1-1 though.
Okay, you're going for 1-1.
1-1, yeah.
Juan or versus
Mm.
Juan.
Mm.
Uh, so that I'm going 2-2 Norwich versus Wolves. You're going 1-1. Brighton versus Leeds. This is the 5:30 kickoff. So this is the late kickoff on Saturday.
Mhm.
Oh,
Some
Brighton.
decent games, you know,
Yeah,
like
some
some
decent games.
evenly matched games at the moment.
I'm gonna go with a Brighton 2-1.
Brighton 2-1,
2-1
yeah.
win. Yeah, I just feel like Leeds will probably
Yeah.
score. I'm not sure who's back for them because I know that the
Yeah, they're
likes of
missing a lot of players, isn't it?
Rafinha wasn't playing against Spurs. Bamford wasn't playing against Spurs. So if they can get them back, maybe they might be able to draw. But if they don't have them, then I'm still going to stick by my score prediction of 2-1 to Brighton.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for 3-2 Brighton.
Ooh-wee!
Mm,
You're
I
going for
think I'm
the
gonna go
high scoring.
yeah, I think I'm gonna go 3-2 like Leeds, yeah. I think they need a win now, innit? So I think they're gonna be a bit more expansive in terms of their football style, which they always are anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna go 3-2 Brighton.
Where are Leeds in the league right now? They are in 17th.
Yeah, they're down in the
Goodness
dumps
me.
right now. They're down in the dumps,
The God
17th.
the Godfather is struggling.
Mm,
Goodness me. All right, cool. So moving on to there's quite a lot of games on Sunday. So moving
Sunday.
on to Sunday's games, a batch of 2 o'clock kickoffs. So the first one is Brentford versus Everton. Brentford at home. I always fancy them at
Mm,
home. So this is an easy one for me. I'm going with a 3-1 win for Brentford.
3-1, yeah.
Yeah, just Everton just don't have it for me in terms of what Rafa's doing there at Everton at Goodison. So yeah, 3-1 for Brentford.
Tough one. I'm gonna go for. I'm going 2-1 Everton.
Okay.
I'm going
Ooh,
2-1 Everton.
2-1 Everton.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. I think
All right.
they need a win as well. I think they need a win. 2-1 Everton.
2-1 Everton. All right.
Mm.
Burnley versus Spurs.
Yep.
Jeez. Sunday kickoff off the back of a beat that well, not a beat that well, but they got beat by Moore. Is it
Mora.
Mora? Yeah,
Mora's older brother.
Lucas Moura's family in that. A last minute goal. Burnley versus Spurs. I'm going for a Burnley win.
Going
And
for a Burnley win, yeah?
I'm going for a Burnley win, and I'm gonna say 2-1. I believe
Okay.
like once again it's just gonna be quite a bitty game, but Burnley will get through it at home.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for No, I can't see Tottenham. I can't see Conte going and losing again. There's no way, bro. Hell will let loose in that training room, training ground, everywhere. Um, I'm going for 2-1 Tottenham.
Okay, 2-1 Tottenham.
Burnley's it's not an easy team to play against, but
Yeah,
2-1 Tottenham.
2-1 Tottenham.
They've gone up there before and they've got results. So yeah,
Hmm.
2-1 Tottenham.
Leicester, struggling Leicester versus an invigorated Watford after their,
Mm.
off the back of their 4-1 win against Man United. So their tails are going to be high.
And Ranieri's
Um,
going back.
Ranieri is going back to Leicester. This one, I don't know. This one's a tough one because I think maybe the Leicester fans will be up for the game as
Mm.
well. But we just saw recently, a returning figure in Kante. He went to Leicester and he banged it in. So I don't know. I think that Leicester's struggling at the moment. I think
Mm.
Watford might be able to do something.
Yeah. What are you
Mm.
saying? What are you saying, Dash?
Nah, I'm gonna go for a Leicester 2-1.
Leicester 2-1,
It
yeah.
would have been Watford 2-1, but I just think like maybe Watford will be on too much of a high after Man
Mm.
United.
Hmm.
So I'll say Leicester 2-1.
I'm going for 3-1 Leicester. Vardy's back on the score sheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think 3-1.
Leicester did quite well during the Europa game as well.
Mm.
They got a few goals. Madison scored. I think did Dakar
Dakar.
and Indeed scored as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go for 2-1 Leicester. And you're saying 3-1 Leicester.
3-1.
Okay. Man City versus West Ham. What a
Mm.
game. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know that they were playing this weekend. Man City are at home. Usually that wouldn't even mean anything for West Ham because they've been playing well, but they did lose last game or 1-0. Tricky one. I think West Ham will really give it a go.
It's
Um,
crazy, isn't it? How we're saying
yeah.
like it's a tricky game, like West Ham and City.
Man City to win 2-1.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
Man City, yeah, they've been strolling through games like they're not even in fifth gear right now. That's the scary part about it because they're controlling the game so much. Like we saw United, it could have been more.
Mm-hmm.
Even last game, who did they play against last game? There,
So it was
Leicester.
a free.
No, not
No,
Leicester.
it
No, no,
was
no, no. Who
who
did
did
they
they
play
play
against?
against?
It was at home, innit?
Yeah, so they play against Everton.
Everton. Even that game, they're just again like in gear, just cruising. They're in cruise control right now. That's what they're doing, and I
Yeah.
feel like this might be the game that West Ham might hold a bit of a,
You
you
think they
know,
hold corn, yeah?
I think they might hold a little corner. I think I'm gonna go for. But again, Antonio, he's trouble. Antonio for me, he's like the most improved player in the league, man. Like
Mm.
he's just trouble. He causes anyone problems at the back. So you know what? I'm gonna go for 3-1 City, though. 3-1
Okay,
City.
3-1. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's not
It's
a
not a corn, but
yeah.
yeah, you held one. Just a little teaching. Do you know what I
But
mean?
but like you said, Man City can like they could win 2-0 and still
Yeah,
give you that,
yeah,
the beat down as we
yeah,
saw with Man United. So they're
yeah. Just
controlling the
sit
game
down.
and they don't even need to really score that many goals, you
Mm,
know what I mean? So yeah,
mm.
3-1, that is a decent scoreline there. Where are we at with it now?
Chelsea United.
Chelsea United. Wow. This now is a game that Man United will need to be looking at, and they will need to be thinking, boy, we need to win this game because the
Hmm.
next game after that is Arsenal,
Hmm.
albeit being at home, is still a game that possibly you could lose. So if the back of two defeats, as we were saying for Arsenal, if they don't win against Newcastle and then they get up against Man United, how's the table looking for those
Hmm.
teams then? Um, Chelsea versus Man United. I'm going for a Chelsea win. I
Mm.
just feel like Chelsea at the moment, they're just way too strong. They're getting goals from
Hmm.
everywhere, whether it be Rudiger's,
Reece
Silva,
James,
Reece
Chilwell.
James, Chilwell.
He's
Chilwell's
injured though, I
injured.
think. Yeah,
Yeah, looking like
but
an
still, he got
ACL.
Alonso, bro. Alonso's
Alonso,
he's
no
still a
mug.
top left back. Yeah,
And
man.
then obviously you got the midfielders. And then is Lukaku back for that game or not? Don't
Maybe on
know
the
if
bench.
maybe on the
He's been
bench.
back in training, so he might
Okay, so
be
he might be on the bench. So
available on the
that's
bench.
opportunity for him to maybe get a goal against his old team. I'm going for a 3-1 Chelsea win.
Okay, I was gonna go for a 2-1 Chelsea win.
Yeah,
Two one.
I'm feeling like it's a 3-1. I feel like
Yeah.
Chelsea are just gonna, you know, at the moment, Man United are a bit, yes, they won against Villarreal, which
Which
kind
wasn't
of
convincing though.
wasn't convincing. But at the same time, getting back to the, the team that's really pushing for the league this season, the
Hmm.
European champions, Tuchel, really, really showing what he's about with his team,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I've been so impressed with him. Like it's not easy just to come into a very high pressured situation and then just being able to, no one's talking anything else but good things about Tuchel and stuff like what he's
100%.
doing and stuff like that. So he's really showing that he's cut for this Premier League. And at the beginning of the season, we all would have said, the likes of Chelsea's are the ones that will be in the running for the Premier League. So yeah, definitely 3-1 for Chelsea, and you're going 2-1
2-1 Chelsea.
Chelsea. So those are all the games for match week 13. Obviously, for those that are watching, you can also chime in, man. This is going to be up on Twitter. It's going to be up on Instagram. I'll pull it up there. So just make sure that you clock into a dash of sports.
So what are you saying? What right now it's 1-0 to you, yeah?
In terms of one, I only got one game though. So
Yeah,
does
but
that
still, I
count?
didn't get any. Yeah, that counts, bro. You got at least user closest, didn't it? User closest,
Okay,
and you got one like spot on. So it's
okay,
1-0
okay.
to you right now,
One
bro.
nil to me
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
far. So this has been that was our first week of doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
this is our second week. So we'll go through all the scores again. Like I said, I'll pull it up on Instagram and I'll pull it up on Twitter. Just go and check that. And also, if you're watching this, chime in, put your scores down, and let's see if we can match each other's scores and see who wins throughout the week. But yeah, man, another great show. I
100%.
appreciated it once again. We obviously chopped it up in regards to Man United with their situation. Ollie's gone. We chopped it up about the interim situations with the potential managers. Probably by the time this is out, the interim situation would have been sorted with Ralph Ragnick, got it right. And then obviously, we spoke about last week's matches, and then we went through our preview and predictions for match week 13. And yeah, man, love as always, my bro. Just
As
shout out
always,
your
my bro, man.
socials, shout out your
Yeah,
socials
man.
and that, and what you're up to. I think you got something new coming out and stuff like that. Let us
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
man.
yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, you can hit me up, man. On Instagram, Coach Gerald.Lammy. Again, the DMs are open if anyone has any questions or wants to chat about football. Um, yeah, so I've got my YouTube channel as well, Coach Gerald Lammy. Got vlogs coming up there, match day vlogs. I've got podcasts coming out as well with Boreham Wood player Jamal Fifield, someone that's very knowledgeable as well on and off the field. So that's a good episode. Make sure to tune into that. That will be coming out next week, Friday. And yeah, man, just bringing out that content and let us know as well what content you guys want to see as well. So we're open to.
100%.
We got plenty of ideas as well. So yeah, man. So just hit us up. Hit us up.
Yeah, brilliant. Appreciate it, my bro. Once again, yeah, like I said, I'll put all the links in the description area. Just go and check that out. Obviously, it sounds cheesy as we always say it, but man, without you guys, we can't make this possible. And we're trying to
Trust.
bring the content to you guys. So yeah, we just need your help with that. Like, subscribe, and all of that, and comment and share with your kinfolk and all your loved ones. So that's very important, man. So that you can get. We need more eyes and ears on our stuff here. So yeah, man. But without, with not more to say for this
Yeah.
week. Until next time, guys. We'll catch you, man, on the flip side. Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.